The Messiah wants you.
And that's why I won't just ask for your vote as a candidate. I will ask for your service and your active citizenship when I'm President of the United States.
On March 18, 2009, the House of Representatives passed Bill 1388, called Generations Invigorating Volunteerism and Education Act, by a vote of 321 to 105. In Section 6104 of the bill, under subsection B, paragraph 6, whether a workable, fair, and reasonable mandatory service requirement for all able young people could be developed, and how such a requirement could be implemented in a manner that would strengthen the social fabric of the nation and overcome civic challenges by bringing together people from diverse economic, ethnic, and educational backgrounds.
Mr. Speaker, I rise in strong support of H.R. 5563, the Generations Invigorating Volunteerism and Education Act, the first reauthorization of the national and community service laws and programs since 1993.
Progressives planted the seed for this in 1993. As time goes on, it will grow into the all-shading tree and ensnare America in its roots.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker, and I thank my chairman, George Miller, for the great work that he has done. You know, this is a great day for national service.
This won't be a call issued in one speech or one program. I want this to be a central cause of my presidency. We will ask Americans to serve. We will create new opportunities for Americans to serve. And we will direct that service to our most pressing national challenges. And these programs invest Americans in their communities and their country. They tap America's greatest resource, our citizens. And that's why, as president, I will expand AmeriCorps to 250,000 slots. And make that increased service a vehicle to meet national goals, like providing health care and education, saving our planet, and restoring our standing in the world, so that citizens see their efforts connected to a common purpose. People of all ages, stations, and skills will be asked to serve. Because when it comes to the challenge...
The Dear Leader has posted on his new website, change.gov, a page called America Serves. This post says, Obama will call on citizens of all ages to serve America by developing a plan to require 50 hours of community service in middle school and high school and 100 hours of community service in college every year. I suppose anyone that doesn't meet the 50 hours of service, 100 for college age, will be able to fulfill their requirement at re-education centers. Our dear leader will no doubt have his thralls in joyous rapture over the prospect of involuntary servitude for the betterment of the dear leader's pet programs. Maybe sweeping the streets of his ideal city to keep them pristine, or signing up more and more registered Democrats, or harassing rich people to give mortgage loans to people that can never pay them back. For a constitutional lawyer, you would think he would remember the amendment to the Constitution over involuntary servitude that we fought a civil war about. Constitutional Amendment number 13, Section 1. Neither slavery nor involuntary servitude, except as punishment for a crime whereof the party shall have been duly convicted, shall exist within the United States, or any place subject to their jurisdiction. Oh yeah, that's right. It was a Republican president, the founder of the Republican Party, the party invented to abolish slavery, the party created by Abraham Lincoln that pushed for that change. That wouldn't count for him. This is just another example of the problems in the Constitution that the Warren Court didn't fix, and now he will. Flashing news. After getting some flack over some constitutional conflicts, The constitutional lawyer, our dear leader, President-elect Obama, stealth changed the web page. Now it reads, by setting a goal that all middle school and high school students do 50 hours of community service a year. It's a good thing there's a Google cached copy of the original one from November 7th, 2008. I don't suppose this will be a problem for him when he becomes dear leader and fixes the broken Constitution. After all, if Congress won't legislate the changes he needs, he will appoint judges, including the Supreme Court, that will fix the Constitution. The Constitution only says what the government must not do. It doesn't say what it must do. Perhaps the constitutional lawyer in our dear leader, President-elect Obama, will fix the Constitution so that the government must require its citizens to serve his whim and whimsy. Rahm Emanuel, dear leader's chief of staff, had an interview discussing involuntary servitude to the government as expressed in his book, The Plan. Rahm Emanuel and dear leader are members of the Progressives.
Congressman Rahm Emanuel has been picked by Barack Obama to be his White House chief of staff.
And now you have a book with the ambitious title of The Plan. The word universal comes through a lot. Universal will scare some people. They will think big government program. The idea of universal citizen service. You have to participate.
Citizenship is not an entitlement program. It comes with responsibilities. Everybody somewhere between the ages of 18 and 25 will serve 3 months of basic training and understanding in a kind of civil defense. That universal sense of service, somewhere between ages 18 and 25, will give Americans, once again, a sense of what they are to be American and their contribution to a country and a common experience. And you look at World War II, and that was a draft, but this is not a draft, it's a universal service. It is not an accident that we started our big march towards civil rights and expanding post-World War II, because the country came through an experience together.
So is this compulsory then?
Well, you have to, in the sense, it's a required of everybody, 18 to 25, 3 months, because I think anytime somebody serves their country in some capacity, we're going to be stronger for it.